Yo, Turiel here. Gonna be making a quick, or as quick as I can, video of every build for GvG and the general idea for newer players. Uh, First of all, drag this on, get this done as fast as we can. Offense. If you get teleported, we're blue. Generally, you're running straight into their jungle to try to steal this camp and this camp. After you kill that camp, you go mid, kill that fucker. After mid, maybe go up here and kill that tower. Or maybe go down here and kill that tower. Or all three. Depends on the game, I guess. And then after that, you run over here and you kick this thing's ass. If you don't hit the goose, well, shit. It's never gonna die. We want it to die. Goose suck. Alright. Defense. Our goal, we usually never get teleported anymore unless things change. We've run or jump. We can even unmount here and jump over the wall or the roof and jump and kill this camp. Usually we want people running over here ASAP because they have the same idea as offense to kill our first camp. Do that on both sides. Generally want to go to this one. If it looks like they're not invading, then whatever. But it's safer to always kill these camps first. Try to do this as fast as you can. And either Xenon or Boo Boo will make a call to defend what tower. Or be sticking on a tower just to keep watch. Generally they go... Lately they've been going top every game. And then mid. And then going to Goose, and then sending a small team to finish off the last tower. Depends who we're versing. I'm not right. I could be wrong, but generally what's been happening. Other than that, every 5 minutes there'll be a timer up here. Once it's 25, for example, boss. This is the boss. This will spawn on the map. We kill it. We get a lot of fun coins. It also spawns at 20, 15, 10, etc. Or no. My bad. It doesn't spawn at 20, it spawns at 15. Jungle can't spawn every 5 minutes. My bad. With that out of the way, first of all, builds. Generally, unless you're Nameless Sword, always build this. If you're not Nameless Sword, a lot of your damage is literally Mystic Skills. If you're not doing Mystic Skills, then I don't know. They're easier than being in there, right? So you might as well use them. Fury Harvest lets you use more of them. That's sick. Flute mandatory. Lion's Roar. Keep them silenced, right? This Sleeper OP. Every time your shit's always flying around, so you always get a perfect dodge. Usually, even just by pressing dodge. That's why the boot enchants for heals good too, or attunement. I mean, you'll just get a damage boost by using this. Might as well, right? Other than that, Flute on cooldown, Lion's Roar if you're not Nameless on cooldown. It does help. Golden Body if they're bombing us. Golden Body. It has a lingering effect, damage reduction, worth it, or just get the fuck out of there. I've seen people use Toad and Lion's Roar. That's good. Once you use Toad to apply that poison, you can I think it's either instantly detonate it with Lion's Roar or spread it. Pretty sure it just instantly detonates. I'm not 100% sure. Apparently this is good. I don't use it personally. I never see enemy teams use it, but I could see it. It does do a big bunch of damage, and it knocks people up. So that could be good to disrupt the Nameless in the back line, etc., etc. I'm pretty sure it's getting an upgrade. I've seen Xenon, for example, post it, and that could make it better than what it already is. This music's fucking annoying. What the hell? Other than that, Oh yeah, I don't know if I said already. Sword and Spin, unblockable. You don't need to build an unblockable, and you don't need to put one in here. Nameless Sword, mandatory. This is broken as fuck. Just use it. For stats, most builds will have. It varies between builds, but there will be stuff like, where is it? This, where it says 225. The max bonus is 225 momentum. Every build will have something different, like agility. This is the main priority for every build. To get this. This is just free stats. It turns momentum is a 95, I think, percent. It's like a 0 per point of momentum is like 0.95 of a stat. So if you're building a lot of it, it's gonna be worse than building the full stats eventually. So, but with this cap up to 225, it's worth a lot more than just going like max physical damage. So prioritize this. Like for example, Panacea fan, I'm pretty sure is agility. Yep, I have way too much, but whatever. Crit. Other than that, let's see. Let's go over some other stuff. Do I have a Moblade in here? Yes, I do. You know what you're doing if you're playing Nameless Sword, just shoot the group. Alright. Do I have a Moblade? Okay. So if you're playing Moblade, you're not here. This is the big group of enemies, you know, like the healers, the tank, or not even the tanks if they're smart. Just the people. This is like the clump that you'll always see. You don't fuck with those at all. You go over here. These are the Nameless Sword cocksuckers. You kick their ass. You use the shield to get these shields here. That's Battle Will, I think. And then that lets you do this. Lets you suck, and that interrupts the Nameless Sword charges. So you're in here just spamming this shit, interrupting the shit of them, not letting them play. You know, fucking. If you Lion's Roar, endurance charge reduction, or it reduces the rate they recharge endurance, so, you know, less charge attacks than Nameless, less damage. Worth it. Kick their ass. Just spam this. Moblade. GG. That's all you need. I've seen some varying things with Moblade, like, let's see. Like, if you're pure Moblade DPS, like you're not pulling the flag or whatever, I'm pretty sure you could go something like this. This would be good. Let me turn this music off. Or turn it down. Might have to edit that out later. If you're carrying the flag, I've heard some tech by Xenon himself, the defense man. This is apparently really, I could see it. It's not good if you're not always carrying the flag, and it seems like Juicy is a hog and steals it all the time. So, you know, if you're not Juicy, then maybe it's not worth it. Aqua does it too. So Aqua, yeah. Pretty much if you're not those two, don't fuck with this. All you're really getting out of this is this, and this. And I'm not really, this is kind of dog, but you do get that, tier 6. If you're doing 2 Moblade, which I've seen people have been doing lately, I'm pretty sure you'd go something like this. Probably don't need that anymore. You could go this. This will make it so you can still destroy towers with the old Moblade, and this lets you, I think this is probably better group damage during bombs. But I could be wrong. You could also just, you know, go defensive, build this, Heart of Fire, etc., etc. All personal preference there. And this goes for every build that's running Moblade, like Moblade, Twin Blades, whatever. There you go. same shit. Find those nameless cocksuckers. They don't know how to play the game. They don't even know you're doing this. They're so stupid. GG. Alright. Let's find a build that I don't have on here. If you're playing Hengdao, just don't. Healer. I've been thinking this might be the play here. You don't really need a lot of the healing interways, to be honest. Like, these two are really good. They do their job. They make it so you're a mystic skill machine. So might as well just keep it at that. All personal preference though, whatever you think. If you're playing full twin blades, I think this is good for GvG. Not these mystic skills. I already went over mystic skills. But you get the idea. If you have, there's an attunement for twin blades that reduces healing by 50% when you land a Vendetta mark, which is the Q of Mortal Rope Dart. And then maxed out no, wait, no. I'm actually trolling. Vendetta tier 6 reduces healing by 50. And there's an attunement for your gear. I think it might be on here. Let's see. No, it's totally on the disc. Yeah, this video is going to be longer than I thought. Shit. Okay, so it's when you're hitting them with the rodents. So if you have the rodents up and you hit the flag carrier with the Q of rope dart, you say fuck your healing, you're a bitch, and they can't heal. 100% healing reduction unless it's not additive. It probably isn't, but still a lot. And that Soren Spin, right? Does everything. When you're not doing that, because you're pretty much just you can just single out somebody and just kill them if you have that set up. But if you're not doing that, you know, I told you before with Moblade, you're just being fucking annoying. You just yap, fucking, yeah, fuck you, nameless guys, I'm on your ass, you can't do anything about it. I'm just spamming left click, GG. Twin blades. If you want to be fucking fancy though, you do the light until you get this double swing, Q, Soren Spin, GG, they're dead. You got the fucking basic combo right there. Alright. Next, let's see what else I got. Oh, everyone's favorite. You can probably change some things in here. This is my PvE build from back when I played Fanbrella. You always want Fury Harvest. This, okay, because you can knock people up. So this is another like Fanbrella is just pure disruption as well as like Moblade. You can find some stupid nameless player that literally doesn't know how to play the game, just charge their weapon and just fucking kill them. That's what I was doing. If you know the combo, you can actually do it in GvG because they're like, you know, the stun from the umbrella Q. So you can actually do a scuffed version of the combo that does a lot of damage in GvG. This just makes it so you can spam your knockup on Fan more. And you've all heard it. Just your disruption, you make walls, you stop the flag from moving, or them, you wall them off. GG. Like same shit with all the other builds that isn't nameless. You're just doing mystic skills to do damage. What's some other builds I could go over? I don't actually. This is one of the builds I don't really know. I know this build's job is to give us the 10% damage increase, so whatever you're doing to do that, you should know if you're playing this at this rate, at this time. Your main job is to make sure they're taking more damage and applying light anew, because, you know, more damage taken. We don't even talk about this. Strat Sword, it's honestly more viable than Hang Dao. Like, your main job is the same as, like, I personally think Strat Swords, if you're playing Strat Sword to Hang Dao, your main priority should always be jungle. Fastest jungle clears probably of all the builds. Other than the Nameless. Nameless is just good at everything. So, might as well do that, be useful that way, right? Well, you are useful for just showing up. We need bodies, but you're very useful in the jungle. When I was playing this, I just one-shot caps, or one-shot camps with Strat Sword tier 6. This build's pretty close. The only thing I would change is Adapted Steel to Fury Harvest. And your main goal in team fights is just spam that special attack. Deadass. It's like the PvE rotation. You get the 5 stacks. You try to get the max stacks of Heaven Quaker. You usually will in GvG, and then you just spam special. Try to one-shot. I've been one-shot by random Strat Sword players before while playing Nameless. They do a lot of damage, so you do have to be a little wary of them. But they don't offer much to the team, since already Moblade pull-in and Twin Blade ult, that already will kill them if your team has like half their stuff up during the pull, or the suck, I should say. So one other thing I want to talk about. We have a lot of people generally studying, like, I was doing it at the start. I don't like walking up as Nameless. I stopped doing that. I started being more aggressive. If you've ever healed me, you'll see me in there as Nameless. Looks kind of int, but it works. We need people to move up more, so people in the back here, fucking with their Nameless, like the Twin Blades and Mobile Blades and all that, can actually stay alive. So we need to actually move forward more. That's one thing I noticed. Other than that, like, I honestly think everyone's doing a good job. Broccoli's built different. She's like a fucking, her and Lifan are cockroaches. They've been through shit. They never die. They're just tanky healers. Other than that, I can make a more detailed video if needed. This is kind of just a rush video. It's already been 18 fucking minutes, holy shit. But yeah, I do hope it helps. Peace.